Hello guys, I am Sunu, and in this video I am going to bring before you some of the uncommon facts of cricket, and I believe all cricket fans must like this. History behind the cricket bat. Nowadays, cricket bat of length 35 inches and breadth 4.25 inches is used worldwide, but the history behind this size is really amazing. It is the story of the year 1771. In a match, Mr. Thomas Whites of Chertsey was playing against Hambledon Club. He brought a very big bat that would easily guard all stumps, so in the whole day bowlers couldn't bowl him out. This incident alarmed bowlers from other clubs, and they claimed for a new rule, or someday someone would use a big plank as a bat. Hambledon Club. The lawmaking authority of cricket at that time declared a new size of bat, that is 4.25 inches by 35 inches, the present size, and also made an iron frame of standard size to check the size of the bat. History behind the cricket ball. In the earlier days, ball's circumference couldn't be more than 9.25 inches by rule, but nobody showed much interest in it. But in the year 1925, suddenly before a match, when the ball was measured, its circumference was found much less than 9 inches. Measuring of the balls all over the world followed this incident, and maximum of the ball's circumference was found much less than the standard size. But bowlers started protesting when MCC decided to construct an iron frame of standard size. Their claim was to keep the circumference of the ball 9 inches or even less than that. So finally, MCC decided to keep the standard circumference of the ball as 9 inches, and everybody accepted it too. History behind LBW. LBW came into force in 1770 after Mr. Ring and Mr. Tomtail, while batting, kept on guarding the wicket with their legs in such a way that the balls they couldn't defend with their bats were easily blocked by their legs. But later it became difficult for the umpires to understand whether a batsman was intentionally putting his leg before the wicket or it was just by chance. So association made a new rule that anyhow the batsman guards the wicket with his leg while a bowler is delivering a ball would be declared out. Now the present rule became more strict. If it seems that the ball thrown was of appropriate height to dislocate the bail and was somehow blocked by any part of the batsman's body other than the fist, then he would be declared out. History behind the middle stump. It's a very interesting story. In fact, earlier wickets didn't consist of the middle stump, and in its place there was a big gap. In May 23rd, 1775, in a match, Mr. Small was batting for Hambledon and his team required only 14 runs to win, and Mr. Stevens, a very fast bowler, was bowling against Hambledon. But surprisingly, 3 times the ball that he delivered passed away from the gap between the 2 stumps. Since the balls had neither touched the stumps nor the bail, it was not an out. And Mr. Small scored the rest runs by playing for 3 hours. After the match, Mr. Stevens claimed for placing a middle stump in between the other 2. Cricket Association agreed with him and declared that from then onwards, wicket with 3 stumps and 2 bails would be used. History behind round arm bowling. Mr. John Wills first introduced round arm bowling in cricket, though his sister discovered it one day while playing cricket with him. When she was bowling, her hand was again and again striking in the gown. So she began to do round arm bowling, and soon she bowled out her brother. From then onwards, John started to apply this technique everywhere. from school to club. Perhaps you are thinking he gained fame for this, but no, that didn't happen. In fact, batsmen used to protest and audience used to shout at him when he did round-arm bowling. One day, when he did the first round-arm ball for Kent County against MCC, the umpire shouted and told no ball. Hardly the umpire had spoken these words when John became angry and left the field, and later no one ever saw him playing cricket. Thanks for watching the whole video. Dear friends, I believe you have liked our video and subscribed our channel too. Have a good day.